So my car caught on fire.
Yeah. That was scary.
I guess insert video here. Yeah, so this week's been rough, but I am back, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah. I'm back. And I saw what you and JJ did, and let me tell you, he looked drunk as fuck.
He did. He did.
It was okay. I'm watching this, and within the first like 30 seconds to a minute of this of reviewing this video, I got hit with so many things. Like my senses were on overload. I was like, "Who the fuck is that? That's not JJ. Where the fuck's his beard? It's gone." And he's just like, and I'm like, he's either tired or drunk. Like I didn't know what the fuck he was doing at all. And you're just like already tired of his nonsense, like a minute in.
Yeah, so he's not a drinker ever. He doesn't drink even socially.
I get
But
that. I don't either.
he has the unfortunate circumstances of when he is tired, he starts getting like loopy
Yep.
and his eyes just turn completely bloodshot.
Right. I get that. That happens
It's
to me.
unfortunate.
Actually, so I do a third thing on top of those two things, which is I start like uncontrollably sneezing for like 20 minutes.
That's odd.
My body will get like really tired and I'll just start fucking sneezing. It got so bad. It's been bad for like a while, but again, it only happens when I'm tired. But it's happened so frequently with Lindsay because we actually go out and do shit that she had bought a 6-pack of tissue boxes and she bought a side table for my side of her bed to put it on.
Aw, that's so sweet though.
She is the sweetest fucking thing ever.
Very nice.
I am back. My week has been the worst. My week has been the worst year of my week.
Bro,
I don't know how else to say
I
it.
relate to that so hard.
Dude, 2026
That's
is
a
just
perfect
continues
statement.
to be rough.
Yes.
It's just so rough. So I took a smidge of a break, not because I wanted to, but because I literally had to.
Your mic just cut out completely.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. There you are.
I asked, have you seen gas prices?
Yeah.
So
I try to look away.
last week it was $2.67 last time I got gas. That was last Thursday. And then obviously the day after, things happened, it jumped here to 3.30ish. And then it was 3:35 this morning when I went to work. It was 3.80 when I left work.
Damn.
Yeah.
What is that, 50 cents in a day?
It is insane.
God damn.
Well, that's what happens when 20% of the world's oil export stops exporting oil. So
yes, that's true.
So welcome to Open Mouth.
Insert butt.
Perfect. I am Turbo.
I'm Rebel.
Nice to see everyone again. I'm glad I'm back. Rebel, do you remember back in 1953?
Do you know that's a little far out of my memory?
Really? Because I remember the first McDonald's opening, and it had one of the most innovative designs for a restaurant. It was just two big arches. You can see it from a mile away. And it set off a whole chain reaction of restaurants that just did crazy designs. Like you could tell that the Taco Bell one, because it's got that big arch thingy with the big bell on it. You had Pizza Hut with the red roof. You had Wendy's with, what are they called? It's not a foray, like a sunroom kind of thing. You had all these great looking restaurants. Do you know what McDonald's looks like right now?
It looks like a fucking it looks like an office. Like a business office.
Looks like a clay block. Do you know what a Taco Bell looks like today?
The same.
Yes. Do you know what a Wendy's looks like?
The same.
Yes. Do you know what
Yeah.
Burger King looks like?
The same? I don't
Weirdly
go to
not.
Burger
Burger King
King.
is too poor to update their buildings.
No, well, shit.
So they look outdated, actually,
Mm,
of
mm,
anything. But that's for a whole different reason. But on the whole, all these restaurants have had great recognizable designs and brand awareness, and now they just look like every other fucking building. And I don't know why, but I hate it. I hate the fact that McDonald's doesn't have a merry-go-round anymore. If anyone knows what merry-go-round I'm talking about, there was one in Deer Park in 1992. That McDonald's literally had a merry-go-round inside of it. It fit 10 kids, and there was a button on the wall that you were allowed to push whenever the fuck you wanted, and it was amazing. I pushed that shit, ran right onto it, got my 3 minutes of merry-go-round on, and I ran back to the button and pushed it again. That place was so fun. We had birthday parties at that McDonald's. There's not a ball pit in sight now.
Nope. No, there's not. Nope.
Nope. It's very sad. I don't like it. But that's bringing me to what I'm going to talk about today, which is a little bit different than what I talked to you about earlier, which is basically the downfall of fast food restaurants. And I'm not just talking about the design, but also the prices and why no one's going to visit them anymore, and not choosing to spend their money on fast food. So
Hmm.
we're gonna start with design. So do you what do you think your what thoughts do you have on why they went from such iconic designs to the most boring looking buildings imaginable?
I don't know. I thought about this earlier. It could be like a conformity thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it could be like the building design would I don't know if it would really fall under this, but like a lot of companies are afraid of offending, so they don't really like put themselves out there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it might be cheaper. Uh, I don't know honestly.
So one of them is definitely being cheaper, because when you have uh, very specific designs, you have to special order all those things, which drives the cost up because you only have so many locations, and buying in bulk is one of the ways that companies keep their costs down, right? So they get it
Mm-hmm.
at like bulk sales. Um, I didn't think about the implications of offending somebody by having a Ronald McDonald statue sitting outside on a park bench where you could take pictures with him. Never came across my mind.
Well, again, I did say this wouldn't really fit with the building design.
Right. Um, and there's also the problem of them kind of being temporary spaces, especially for franchise owners, right? So McDonald's has done this thing. They've transitioned from more of a fast food company into a real estate company. So when
Yeah.
franchisees want to, start a McDonald's of their own, I don't know if this applies to all of them, but I do know specifically this applies to McDonald's. They will buy the land, buy the building, and then the franchisee would basically be paying rent on top of, their food cuts to McDonald's corporate. Now, once they're done with their franchisee, um, or the franchisee wants to leave or something like that, they might demolish the place or they might give it to another owner, or sell it to another owner. Either way, that is what they're investing on is the sale of that real estate and the renting of that real estate rather than making their money specifically from food. So if they're going to resell these buildings to either another franchise owner or to a completely different company at all, they don't want it to look like a McDonald's. They want it to look like just a building. So that's one of the
That makes
reasons.
sense. Yeah.
hmm Um, I think that's stupid. I think that's stupid for multiple amounts of reasons. Mostly when it comes to marketing and brand awareness, because like if I see a dispensary with a very red roof on it, I know at one point in that building's life, it was a Pizza Hut.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to go to the Pizza Hut bar. And I can't because those don't exist either. um, but other things is getting into the money part of it. Also, I realized how little I have to say about this, and they're just like there are very few points, but they're very big points. But we're also only like 5 minutes into the actual podcast. Anyways, so the other thing, money. Fast food has gotten themselves in a real big pickle. I'm sure you've heard of the $18 Big Mac.
You mean the new one that they came out with?
No, I mean uh, like I think it was like 2022 or 23.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the prices of burgers just soared, and there was this one TikTok video where someone had come out. They had bought literally a Big Mac meal, just a medium sized Big Mac meal, and it
Mm-hmm.
was $18 for their meal. Used to be like 8, so it's more
Yeah.
than doubled for some people. For me, I think it's like $11 for a medium meal, which is one of the reasons I don't really go anymore unless I have to. Um, but they're pricing their food, most fast food places, um, at prices that are basically the same as just sit down dining. So because the prices have gone up, but the quality hasn't gone up with it, they're basically saying, "Oh, we want to charge you fine dining or fast casual prices, but give you like terrible fast food quality." And most people aren't really resonating with that because if you're going to
Mm-hmm.
charge me more, you need to give me a better burger beef or like something that actually tastes good, you know. Um, and they're just not doing it, and I don't know if they refuse to, um, but they're definitely pushing away their core audience. And I think one of their biggest problems was that they at one point had the dollar menu. I honestly, as awesome as the dollar menu was, you could live off the dollar menu for a week with like $20, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
um, but that was part of the problem because I know as someone who works there, like double cheeseburgers were lost leaders. Like you can get a double cheeseburger for $1.06 all day long, but they were losing like 20 cents on every double cheeseburger. So, so they got rid of that, but everyone remembers that because everyone used it because everyone loved the fact that you got what you paid for. You paid $1 for a double cheeseburger. It was terrible for you, tasted okay, but you were willing to pay it because it was only $1. You know, um, so now places like Outback Steakhouse or what are some good fast casual places? Chipotle. Well, Chipotle itself isn't actually doing that great, so that's a terrible example.
Yeah. No, don't put Chipotle
Yeah.
on the good side. Don't
Yeah.
do that.
But no, like you see your local taco place, right? Just owned by a mom and pop, right? And they are charging you, I don't know, $12 for an enchilada plate with a side of nachos and a drink,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you're getting significantly better quality than the $12 for the Big Mac that you're just gonna be okay with. So
Yeah.
people are opting to go to those places rather than spending it on a place that literally does not care about you whatsoever except for your wallet. You know?
Which, just as an aside, you should always support local over national.
You
It helps
absolutely
your
should.
economy, your local economy a bit more.
I think in the last year there has been a real big shift into supporting locals specifically,
Yes.
especially when it comes to fine dining, not fine dining, but like casual dining, or maybe even fine dining, depending on what restaurant they have. But like I've seen a lot more people go on to like Facebook Marketplace and buy their secondhand or vintage clothes or whatever clothes they want from like people nearby. Like I've seen like a lot of people go into that space rather than trying to buy from Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
mostly because of, Jeff Bezos. um, and they're really moving away from those things. Maybe eBay. eBay's not as bad. Um, and I would love to see a shift back to Craigslist, honestly, because the CEO of Craigslist had so many opportunities to just sell out and be a tech billionaire, and he's just like,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm good. I think at this point they really need to figure out what they need to do. It's either they're cheap fast food or they turn themselves into like fast casual. But if they turn themselves into fast casual, they really need to like fix their food. Because there's no
Yeah.
way someone is going to opt for, you know, a Whopper at $10 over, supporting maybe their friend's coffee shop where they can get like a pesto salad for $3. I don't know. Did you see the CEO of McDonald's eat the new Archburger?
I have not seen the actual video of him eating it, but I've seen so many people talk about how horrible it was, and I've seen so many skits about how horrible it was.
All right, the moment of truth.
I don't know if you're a CEO and you don't believe in what your company makes or sells, do not get on camera and try to sell that shit.
So after I saw this video, I immediately went to McDonald's and I filmed myself eating this burger. And let me tell you, it somehow had less flavor than a regular cheeseburger.
Yeah, so JJ tried it too. He said it was really not worth it at all.
No. It was $3 more expensive than a Big Mac meal. I bit into it and immediately was like, one, where's the flavor? Two, where's the arch sauce? I took the burger apart, found the sauce, licked it off the bun, and went, this tastes like literal nothing.
Nice.
Like there was no flavoring to that arch sauce. Like the fucking steak, egg, and cheese bagel sauce has significantly more flavor. Um, so I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking with that, but
Well,
they somehow took a double quarter pounder and made it worse.
one of the things, right? So, and this is not the first time I've seen this, but one of the things I
Mm,
hate that and this is very common when you put like a CEO or somebody who's like at the top of the company, and
right.
it's mostly with food, and they're trying food. And one of the things they do is they go, "Whoa, this is huge. I don't know how to handle this." Like
Mm,
that is very telling to me because a big part of these big, huge, mega food corporations, right, is overconsumption, push
mm,
overconsumption. That's very telling to me. That you recognize that is too much food for one person, but you're still
uh,
pushing this as a normal meal. Like that is disgusting to me. I
correct.
hate that. I hate that.
Yeah. The first thing that got me when I saw it was he used the term product.
Yeah.
If this he's not advertising to a board of like investors. He's trying to sell food. It, I don't think you could do that with like literally anything else. Like I'm not going to have a shirt and be like, "Hey, this shirt's really nice." I'm not going to go, "Hey, this product that I'm trying to sell to you, it is so nice. See how soft it. Ow, I scratched myself. See how soft it is?" Like that's the vibe that I get from this dude.
Yeah.
Also, I got to blow my nose again. I started sneezing as soon as I left the room.
Yeah.
It's because I'm getting tired. That's the problem. So yeah, fast food. Dislike it. I used to love it.
Well, I do know you were talking about pricing earlier.
Yeah.
For I think JJ gets a Big Mac
Hmm.
and I get a quarter pounder. And then we get two large fries because we don't buy the meals. It's almost
Right.
$40.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine if they still
And
had the super size. That those fries on their own would be about $8.
And so, like, do you remember when Wendy's did the revamp on their food?
Oh, when they changed the ingredients to the ground beef and shit.
Yeah, so they changed the
Yeah.
ingredients for the ground beef. They upgraded their quality of fries.
Okay.
And that was fine. Like, so I was teenager, I think, whenever they did that.
Yeah.
And
no, I remember that.
so to compensate for that, they raised their prices,
Mm-hmm.
which is acceptable, right? You
Right.
brought up that point about raising prices, but no quality upgrades. It was acceptable. But like, what I was hearing a lot of the time was, we don't go to Wendy's anymore. It's gotten too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know about this, because I think if you're going to upgrade your quality of your food, yes, you should raise your prices to compensate for that. But there's also, when you are a fast food place, you kind of have a cap on that before people start going, no, you're too bougie for your boots, my dude.
Right.
But McDonald's has just consistently raised prices with no quality
Yeah.
raise. I keep picking on McDonald's, but that's because, like, that's where we go the most, because
They're the worst.
because my oldest, that's the only place he really eats at is McDonald's. So we're regular McDonald's
You
consumers.
should take him to Five Guys.
He doesn't. He only eats chicken nuggets. Like, our out to eat options are chicken nuggets, since he's gotten a little older and, he's gone through some therapy and stuff.
Right.
He'll also eat chicken strips.
Uh-huh.
But that's it. That's his range of options.
I would say go to Chick-fil-A, but I kind of don't want to support them.
Yeah, we try not to support Chick-fil-A because they're kind of hateful.
Every time I go to Chick-fil-A, I play Sam Smith or Chapel Roan.
Nice. Very nice.
And it's always the same 3 songs. It's the most gayest of their songs.
Very nice.
Every
I
time.
appreciate that.
Me too. But sometimes, man, the problem is that their chicken is so fucking good. Like,
Okay. So the secret to their breading recipe is pickle juice.
Is it?
I know how to make their breading. I know how to make their coleslaw, because they have some pretty good coleslaw too. Their waffle fries are just waffle fries. So, I mean, it takes a little bit of effort, but you can make it without having to ever go to them.
So I had their grilled chicken bites one day, and it was so good. Especially dipped in Polynesian sauce. Oh boy. I've eaten there more in like the last 2 months than I have in the last like 10 years.
Yeah.
Because of the grilled chicken bites.
I just, like, every time it comes up as an option, I'll be like, oh, their chicken bites, like their chicken, their little chicken bites. Then I'll be like, no, let's go somewhere else.
I have been really craving like local pizzeria pizza. Like the kind of pizza place where they put no effort into the aesthetic whatsoever, because the only thing they actually care about is making the fucking pizza. And I haven't had one in a minute. The closest I got was like Domino's.
Yeah.
That's not even anywhere close.
I have been super into Pizza Hut's calzones. And
That's just the inside pizza.
and their lemon pepper fries. I've eaten so much of that lately. Like, I looked at JJ last night and I was like, look, I'm gonna keep eating that shit until I'm tired of it, until I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Because that's the bend that I'm on right now.
Yeah, I've seriously considered like spending a week just eating only pizzas so I stop craving it. And I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I just want to spend 1 week just cheese pizza morning, noon, and night.
Oh, it's gonna be so bad for you. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah, and then I'm gonna stop craving it for a while, and then I'm gonna go on another bender.
Your pores are gonna start sweating grease. You're gonna like swell up from all of um the high salt and all of the
Uh-huh.
dough. Like you're just gonna start retaining
Yeah.
fluid like a motherfucker.
Honestly though, pizza is literally just a vehicle for me to shovel mozzarella cheese in my mouth.
That's fair. Yeah, that's
I
fair.
don't
You
literally care about any of the other things. I just want the cheese.
do a cheese pot with just mozzarella.
I mean, I've been buying like little like cheese platters,
Mm-hmm.
and just like scarfing down on those every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still not the same. It's not a pizza.
It's just so unfortunate that too much cheese is bad for you. Like it's so unfortunate. Cause I could tear down the sharp cheddar cheese. That's my favorite.
hmm I feel like we've complained about a lot of things on this podcast between
No,
streaming and food and general prices
I
just to
feel
live.
like we have valid opinions
Oh, we do. That
and
doesn't mean that we're not
emotions.
complaining.
Complaining per se. I'm just
I'm definitely
expressing my
complaining.
negative feelings, and that's okay.
Okay. I'm being a little baby bitch about it. I don't want to keep paying high prices for subpar food and subpar streaming uh, video quality. Well, not video quality, storytelling quality. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the shitification of everything we consume, both figuratively and literally.
Well, I'm afraid we might have hit a point as a society that we
hmm
keep doing things because it's habitual now. We keep
Yeah.
consuming because it's habitual now. And it doesn't like the quality, it's kind of on the back burner because it's just consumption for consumption.
I have consumed so much less in the last year. Part of it is to like balance out my finances and all that stuff, but like I'm finding, and I say this after spending, you can't see it, but I'm pointing to my Lego sets that like total out to like $800 in Legos. I say that, but I do my spending very specifically now. Um like I bought a car because I want this car. I find a bunch of enjoyment in it. It also doubles as like things I make content with and all that stuff. So it's like multi-purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for me to go back out for lunch, because like sometimes I pack my lunches. I tried doing meal preps and I was really bad at it, like really really bad at it. I kept picking like foods that didn't sit well
Mm-hmm.
overnight.
Yeah.
Um, but I've also started eating more different things. Like I've been to like the cheesesteak place by my work a lot more because like the cheesesteak there is I think $11.50, but it is a foot long and you get 2 pounds of beef in it, like or steak in it.
Good God.
It's so big. And every time I ask them to cut it in half, they go, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yes, please." I'm trying to manage my food intake. Then
What do
why
you
don't you get a
mean? Are you
smaller one?
sure?
So here's the thing. If I eat half of it for lunch, I can eat half of it for dinner. That means that I have actually saved money because each one would have been $6 and change.
And
No,
you
$5 and
consume two
change.
pounds of beef in a day.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's
That's
a lot of food. And I
crazy.
will pay that price every single time because I get two meals out of it. It
Didn't you
used to be
say?
just one meal.
Never
What?
mind. Never mind. I was about to misremember you saying that you had recently had like a cholesterol scare, but you didn't. It was a pre-diabetic thing.
Yeah, pre-diabetic. Um that's a whole other thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Water. I have to drink more water now. My limit on soda is 2 sodas a day, and I have to drink at least 4 bottles of water.
Yesterday you would be very proud of me. I drank almost a whole bottle of water at work. Which,
That is
okay,
awesome.
if you don't know anything about me, I don't drink water. I don't.
She doesn't even know what water
My
is.
water intake comes in the form of my Mountain Dew. I do not drink water.
Mm-hmm.
When I go to work, I have my Diet Mountain Dews and I have my Monster, and sometimes I get another coffee because I have a coffee before work, and and sometimes I get another one. But yesterday it was almost 80 degrees, and I was in Lower Bay, which is just concrete all the way around. So I'm baking in
Mm-hmm.
the oven, and I said, you know what? Before I start feeling like shit and people telling
Drink some
me
water.
you feel like shit because you're not drinking water, let me get this water bottle. Did I drink it while I was down there? I did not. I forgot about it. But I drank it whenever I came back up.
And then she got ahead of it and she said, I felt like shit. And they said, you should drink some water. And they said, I did, bitch. I still feel
Yeah.
like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, so I was on the phone with my friend Selena, I think it was yesterday. And I was
Selena
like, don't.
Gomez? You have
Yes, I
Selena
know an
Gomez's
Ariana.
private
I know an
number?
Ariana and a Selena. It's crazy. So many famous people.
Name dropping.
Anyways, so so I said, don't forget to drink some water today. And she goes, I did drink water. And I said, when? And she said, last week.
I feel that shit. I feel that.
And my response was, water literally does not sit in your system that long. Drink more water. And she goes, you can't make me. And I said, the hell I can't. And then I said, I'm going to not buy you that lip gloss off of your Amazon list. And she goes, fine, I'll drink the fucking water.
Nice. Nope. I'm sorry. I'm still getting water intake. You can argue with me all you want to. I'm still getting water intake from the Diet Mountain Dew. Argue with me. I don't care. I'm alive. I'm here, bitch. I'm grumpy as shit, but I'm here.
We have diverted so far from fast food restaurants suck now.
I mean, a drink is technically part of food, so.
It is. It is.
So we can talk about how a large and a regular used to be different things and mean different things, but now they ask you if you want a regular or a large, and you go, I'll splurge on the large today. It's the same fucking cup.
Is it?
It's the same fucking cup. What do you mean? What do you mean?
So I know that different drinks, the sizes are different. So like if I ask for a medium sweet tea for Gabby, it comes in a large cup.
So when I say regular, I mean medium, obviously, because medium's the regular. It's the same thing.
I'll put a notation on the bottom.
But literally, McDonald's, maybe it's just like a local thing, but literally, the medium and large are the same fucking cup.
Well, then I'm just never going to order a large ever again.
Like, the thin plastic large cups that they used to have?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a thing anymore.
I am convinced that the McDonald's by my work is intentionally fucking things up on every order. Because no, I'm dead serious. Because like the last time I went through there, I asked for a medium meal. I think it was like a fish fillet meal, and they gave me a small fry.
What the fuck?
The time before that, I had asked for a meal plus a large drink and a large fry because Gabby just wanted a large fry. They gave me 2 medium fries. I asked for a double cheeseburger once, and they gave me a McDouble. Now, the difference between a double cheeseburger and a McDouble is 1 slice of cheese. However, their cost on their cheese is about 20 cents a slice.
Yeah.
So it takes up a good chunk of their costs, right? I also only know these things because I used to work at McDonald's for like 4 years, and I was given tasks that I was not paid to do, like manager tasks at the age of 16.
Fun.
So yeah, I knew things that I should not have known. Um,
But your information is a little outdated.
yes, because I'm sure the cost of cheese has gone down since 2003.
Yeah, with the cheese cave underneath the White House, absolutely.
That's true. We do have a surplus in cheese. But no, every single time something is fucked up. They'll forget a burger, they'll forget a fry, they won't put in, the apple pies that I ordered, like every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's just me or like they're doing it to literally everybody.
I mean, it could be, I mean, if you work at a fast food restaurant, right, you're either a very, very young person or you're a down on their luck adult. People don't choose to work at McDonald's. They don't choose to work at Wendy's or Burger King. So it could be someone who just doesn't give a fuck about their job. It could be improper training, which
Right.
if you've got a 17, 18-year-old as your manager, they may not be prepared to do that.
Right. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
It just happens way too often. Like I haven't gotten a correct order from them in 2 years. Like I have to go back every time.
Oh, so yeah, the unfortunate thing about fast food restaurants, right, is that you find something that you like on the menu. So you order it a couple of times. And the first couple of times, maybe it's just me. Maybe this is just a me thing. You order it the first couple of times and it's perfect. It's perfect. It's exactly like the first time. And then after that, it starts getting shittier and shittier and shittier. The quality goes down. So like there's the Subway protein bowls, right? Just as an example. When I first discovered those things,
pricing.
yeah.
Sorry.
When I first discovered those things, I was like, oh, this is fucking nice. Like, I'm not happy I have to spend like $20 for this bowl, but every so often, yeah, sure, that's a treat because I enjoyed it. And then it got worse and worse and worse. And all of a sudden, I'm paying $20 for like a smidge of either lettuce or spinach, whatever the bed was, and then like a smidge of the protein, whether I don't know, bacon and whatever else. And it just got worse and worse. And now that's unfortunate because but that's like anything I ever go in and find fast food, the quality just goes down. And that's not really the company's fault. That's the employees' fault who are making it on the spot. But like, I don't know. That's just irritating to me.
Yeah, they try to make it like the ingredients uniform at least. Whether the quality of those ingredients is good is up for debate. But yeah, now Subway really shot themselves in the foot.
Why?
Because they had $5 footlongs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a video of a girl who was like, "Yeah, I used to get $5 footlongs, and I haven't had one since then. But then I went and got a food like a sub from Subway." And I got a 6-inch thinking, okay, well, if a $5 used to be a foot long, or foot long used to be $5, like there's no way that a 6-inch could be more than that, right? So she gets half a sub, like a 6-incher, a bag of chips and a drink, and it came out to like $15. The fuck? And their bread can't even be classified as bread in the United States. Because of the sugar content.
Talking about their bread, why the fuck do they keep taking away the fucking flatbread?
I don't know. Maybe they're running out of flatbreads.
That's the other thing that's irritating about fast food restaurants in general, right? Like, they always take away the things that a lot of people like. Why?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know.
And then fucking, so like McDonald's with the McRib, they've been like carrot and sticking people with that fucking shit for years. The McRib is back. Oh, we're all surprised. You must have got a deal on the fake meat.
I mean, the reason why they do that, I do know the reason why they do this. So Fun story, they actually had the patent on the original patent on how to de-rib ribs. And then they made it into a sandwich. Actually, no, I don't think it was the company itself. I think it was the person who invented the machine that did it. I have to fact check it. So they made the McRib, right? And it was popular for like a few months. Then the sales just tanked, right? So they took it off the menu, kept it off the menu for a couple of years, brought it back. Same thing happened. Got really popular because they're like, oh, this thing is back and we used to love that. But then it tanked again. So that's why it kept going through that cycle of, oh, we're going to bring this back because it doesn't profit them year round. It only profits them like for the first couple months of their release. And then they got to a point where they're like, oh, we're spending all this extra money to like, get this thing produced here. And like the risk to reward ratio keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller from them. So what they're doing now is saying, oh, the McRib's never coming back. And then they still bring it back. And they've done that twice already.
Yeah. Oh, they've done it more than twice. It's literally like almost yearly at this fucking point.
Yeah, but for how long? Because I know it was just
for
a seasonal
years.
thing for a while. It's the same thing as like the Shamrock Shake. They bring it back for, a couple weeks and then that's it.
No, the Shamrock Shake, that makes sense. That's actually a seasonal item. Like, that's for St. Patrick's Day.
It's rib season.
Like, they don't grow cows all fucking year.
They do, but the popularity of the McRib is not that great. Like, again, we're back to the conversation of
it. Like,
they need to make money. The poor
then
corporations,
release something that doesn't suck.
Mm-hmm. The breads that they use are getting worse.
Yeah, that video, like the CEO going on about this unique sesame seed bun, bitch.
A pretzel bun would have been more unique than that.
Bro. No, because pretzel buns are too expensive overhead costs for them to afford that.
Then they could have charged more.
They're already... So, talking about charging prices, did you see that thing about they were I think it might have been Wendy's was talking about sliding scale pricing?
Yeah, surge pricing.
Yeah, surge pricing. That's what it was.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had been talking about that for a little bit now. They did try it out in certain places. They found financially that it did well, but then once people realized what was going on, they saw a huge drop in sales, so they stopped doing it.
Right, because that's stupid.
Uh-huh. Yeah. There's also the grocery stores are now putting in digital price tags to do something similar. But the other thing is that you can see something for $5 on the shelf when you pick it up off the shelf. Mm-hmm. And then when you get to the register, it could be $6 because the price changed because of your spending habits. Yep. It's fucked.
Consumerism, my dude. Consumerism. We've done it to ourselves.
And with that, I'm going to take my foot out of my mouth because this is making me sad. So, yeah, go ahead.
As a last afterthought, if any of you have not seen The Founder, it's a story about the guy who bought the McDonald's from the McDonald's brother. It's a biographical. It's really good. You should watch it. It's really good.
I thought that was just a movie about Michael Keaton being Michael Keaton.
You want to kick Michael Keaton in the fucking face, right? You want to kick him in the fucking face. But it's good. It's good. You should watch it. It's pretty relevant.
Maybe I will. Because I was told to watch The Big Short for a long time, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna avoid it. But it's one of my top 10 movies, The Big Short.
I had assumed that you had seen it. I was recommending it to our listeners and viewers. But if you would also like to watch it, Turbo, you should watch it too. I'm surprised you haven't seen it.
The Founder?
Yeah.
I really wasn't interested in watching a movie about a guy buying McDonald's.
It's actually pretty good. The God. Oh, Nick Offerman. Nick Offerman played one of the McDonald's brothers.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Why didn't you lead with Nick Offerman?
I mean, I would. You brought up Michael Keaton first. I wasn't even going to bring up Michael Keaton.
Well, I thought it was just him being him.
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of so he kind of gives off oh God, what is it? Something Sal? Better Call Saul. It gives off
okay.
he gives off Saul vibes in it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, what do you guys think about how fast food's going these days? We want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this, because we can't be the only ones thinking that this is fucking stupid and greedy. Anyways, I've been Turbo.
I've been Rebel.
Have a good night, everybody. Please raise your right hand. Are you raising it?
Yes.
Perfect. Now I know how to match the clips together.
Oh, okay. I thought
I
you were
needed
about to swear
something.
me in.
Rebel, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Matt Lowry?
I do not.